Hello, my name's Lily, and today I thought I would take you on a papery, plasticky organisation journey with me. So I have all these bits and pieces, little cards and stickers and small gifts that I keep in a drawer together, but I thought it would be good to pop them all together in a little folder to try and make it a little bit neater. So, as always, this will be a little bit soft-spoken and intentionally unintentional ASMR sounds with some of the plastic and paper and page turning. So hopefully you find it relaxing. So we'll get started. I'm going to organise all the cards together. I'm not sure that all of them will fit in here because with their envelopes they look a little bit big, some of them. So I'll put those ones to the side. I'm not sure. And then I've got these little hummingbird bookmarks that I got ages ago, which I thought were really cute stocking fillers or something that you can slip in with a book if you're gifting somebody a book. So I've got a couple of those left over. Put them there. Bags. Stickers. Got little envelopes. I love these so much. I'll show them properly later. Okay. So, I'm going to start off with my cards. And actually, when I opened this before, I realised that I'd already popped one in, but I'll take it out so it's in order with the others. I'm in the habit of picking up sweet cards when I see them, and I don't always have somebody directly in mind right at the moment that I buy them, but it's been really handy over the years to have some beautiful cards on hand for last minute birthdays, or if a friend calls up and is having a bad time, I'll have a look through my collection and there might be something that seems fitting for the situation. So this isn't actually my whole stash. I've got some more, but they're all quite a bit bigger. But these are the ones that I think will fit in here, and I'll show you them. So, starting off with this one, which is a good message to all of you watching from me. It says, "Grateful for you," and it's letterpressed. So I'll put that one in. And this is a postcard I picked up while I was living in Paris, but I didn't end up sending it, so I'm not sure what I'll use it for, but I love it so much. Maybe I'll just end up displaying it one day on my fridge or something, or we'll see. It's so cute. The little kitty cat and the Eiffel Tower. This one and the next card I'll show you are from I think they're New York based, or they used to be, illustrator who produced a lot of cards called People I've Loved. I got these from them quite a long time ago, so I'm not sure if they're still making cards or not, but I loved the style of them. They looked a little bit handmade and they had a wittiness to them that I liked. A bit of irreverence. So it says, "Happiness for the rest of your life," which I think we wish for all our loved ones. I'm not sure if that will fit in here, but we'll try. Otherwise I'll take it out. There we go. And this is another one of theirs, and I actually bought a print of this that I used to have framed. I'm not sure where it is now, but I always liked the simplicity and optimism of it. Especially through my 20s, I needed to remind myself of this a lot. I was always so worried about things not working out and not finding my way, or not finding my purpose, and it used to really, really worry me. So I found this comforting. So I always thought that was a good card to have on hand for friends going through tricky times. And in a similar vein, I've also got a print of this that I keep in my bedroom, and it's a good reminder, I think. And I feel like it's even more important going through my 30s and even beyond. I think sometimes there's this idea that everything has to be achieved and done in your 20s, and of course it's a big decade of learning and self-discovery and laying down foundations, but I think no matter what age you are, everything is still possible. Well, I mean, maybe not everything. If you want to take up snowboarding at 90, it might be a little bit dangerous, but you get the sentiment. And this is another postcard that I got when I went to Japan, but again I didn't send it. But it's a cute illustration, so maybe one day there'll be a purpose for it. But for now, I'll pop it in here so it's at least protected and stored away. I went a little bit crazy on the stationery front in Japan. I love just stationery in general. So I got this, and I have no idea what to do with it. It's a little card with its own little envelope, and it was only super recently, I've had it for a number of years now, and it's only super recently that I realised that the little trousers of the pig come off, and he's got little private parts hidden under there. So I really don't know what to do with it now. I'm not sure. I was originally thinking of giving it to one of the younger members of my family, but I don't want to be branded as the creepy, dirty auntie, so the piggy will have to stay in here for a while until I find a good purpose for him. So this is another one that I picked up while I was in Paris. I love a good boulangerie, and the only thing that offset all of the croissants that I had was the fact that I was walking everywhere, I think. I definitely took advantage of all of the pastries there, that's for sure. So yeah, I thought this was super cute. Show you closer. Lingerie. makes me miss it. Okay. Got this one that I thought was really cute. Glad you exist. It reminds me of the last line of that Wendy Coat poem, The Orange, that ends with, I love you, I'm glad I exist. Similar. Just a simple hello card. Polka dots. Now this one I'm not sure if it will fit. It might not at all. I thought it was very cute though. Good luck. No, it's not going to fit unless I take it out, but I won't do that. I'll pop it over here. And this is actually kind of similar to this one. It says, I'm just so glad you were born. So cute. I feel like there's something about the style of these cards that is a dead giveaway that I'm a millennial. There's just something about this that is very millennial, I think, in the calligraphy style and yeah. I love being a millennial. I'm not gonna lie. Now, what else have we got here? I think then next I will pop these other little cards in. So these are little small thank you cards that I picked up at a Japanese store recently. Very cute. So I think it's nice sometimes to give a physical thank you card when something calls for it. And just these little message cards, which I actually bought for the purpose of popping them in with the prints that I'm going to be posting out to people after my video from a few weeks ago where I mentioned I had some that I was happy to send out. I'm just waiting on the like a protective backing board stock to get delivered to my house, and then I'll be going through and I'll add these in with them and I'll post them out. And this is just a little similar kind of thing, just a small card to write a short note to somebody. I must have picked it up in a paper store somewhere, and I don't know, there's something about it. It's very simple, but it's made from this nice paper, and it kind of reminds me of like those secret message cards that you'd give when you were a kid. Very sweet. This is another one. It's only big enough to maybe say with love or thank you, but I thought it was so beautiful. This and these little envelopes that I've got here are from a place in Paris called Melody's Graphics, which is probably my most favourite place in Paris. It's the most amazing store with all of these beautiful paper supplies and wrapping papers and calligraphy supplies. And if I was having a kind of lonely day over there, I would walk through the Marais, because it was in the Marais, sort of toward the river. So I would take a long walk right through, down through the Marais, and go to Melody's Graphics, and the lady who was in there most of the time must have hated me because I didn't always buy things, you know. I would go in and just look at everything, and it always cheered me up. And I've got a lot of these little bits and pieces that I got from there. And this one, so beautiful. I guess it's like a gift tag to pop onto a gift, but it's completely letterpressed, and gosh, holding it up to the camera like that looks like I'm trying to conduct a exorcism. May the power. Sorry. It's so beautiful, if you can see all the detail. And it kind of reminds me of those like Mexican style icons. I don't know the name of it, but you know, like the Baz Luhrmann, was it Baz Luhrmann who made the 1990s Romeo and Juliet film with Leo DiCaprio and Claire Danes? And there's this kind of visual influence with the colourful Mexican icons and things. I don't know. It's very cute anyway. And then these are little pouches that I picked up at Melody's Graphics, as I mentioned, and they're just tiny little envelopes that have been stamped with little pictures, and they're very simple. You have different ones. I love this one with the hand about to write something. And this one that says merci. And I've used them in the past, like when I've had to have an electrician come out for something, and instead of just handing the cash over, I've popped it in one of these. or even for a little note or a few sweets or something. Or yeah, if you're giving somebody a little bit of money as a gift or a gift card, I think it's cute. So I've got a stash of those. And then I'm not even sure where I got these from, but they're just some small plain envelopes. So I'll pop them maybe here. And not sure if these will fit. I'll try. But these are small plastic bags that I think I picked them up at the Japanese store at some point, and I thought they were quite cute. They have affection written on them, which is kind of endearing, and then it says, "Wishing you a future filled with happiness," which I think is so sweet. Hope you can see. And they're kind of like transparent like that. And this cute constellation pattern. Next, I will pop these little hummingbird bookmarks away. So cute. And then I'll finish off with stickers. So I'm not even sure where these came from, but some of them are cute, so I didn't want to throw them out. I think they came in like an order or something as a free gift. And then I've got these like fake foil seals that are stickers that I thought were quite sweet. And I love that they're kind of textured. I got them from the Japanese store as well. And then I've got this book of Australian stickers that I bought when I was creating an Australian themed gift for a friend. I've got a koala, kookaburra, which is my favourite Australian bird, I think. A wombat, a platypus, so cute, and an emu, crocodile, echidna. This, I think, is a numbat, but I need to fact check myself on that. And I think that's a Tasmanian devil. So I've got a whole book of them. I'll have to do a lot of Australian themed gifts. Then I picked this up a couple of weekends ago. It was so cute. Got this little book with these heart stickers. So sweet. I just thought they might be cute to have for sealing birthday cards and that kind of thing. Okay, so wow, that's really stacked up now. Just do a little flip through. Maybe if I hold it up for you. Let's see. I love this so much. Everything is possible. It's actually pretty good having these all in one place now instead of sort of stashed in a box or in a drawer. I've still got a lot of pages. So there we go. Thank you for keeping me company while I got that task done. I hope that you found some of the sounds relaxing and that you have a peaceful night. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you on my next video.